Welcome back guys to a brand new video on the channel, and we are back on Star Wars The Force Unleashed because I did want to do one more video for this game despite completing all of the levels, and that is going through and just looking at, every costume that this game has to offer, because there are a crap ton in this game. It's kind of insane how many there are. So yeah, we're back in the TIE Fighter facility, as you can see. This is basically where the game puts you once you complete it. You still get everything you unlock during the Let's Play, and you're basically put back to this level. So you could essentially do all the levels again, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do that. But like I said, I want to show you guys all the costumes in this game. So we're currently wearing the Starkiller outfit we wore in Hoth. And it looks pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorites. Like, I really love how it looks. But if we go into, I pressed the wrong button. If we go here to costumes, we're gonna see all of these costumes that we have. So here we have the Spirit Apprentice, the Apprentice in the ghostly blue form of a Jedi who has become more powerful than we could possibly imagine. So this is kind of like a spirit version of a Jedi Galen, which is pretty cool. We have a Republic Trooper in the Phase 2 armor, featured in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. We have Tatooine Luke from, of course, A New Hope. We have a combat suit style for Galen Merrick, which was worn by the Jedi Knights during the Clone Wars. This sleek battle armor was used in intense combat situations throughout the Outer Rim. We have Ben Kenobi, who, of course, we kind of killed, which was pretty interesting. And it's one of the interesting ones. We have animated Starkiller from basically like the Clone Wars style, which is pretty cool. We got my boy Plo Koon, which is cool. We also got Count Dooku himself, Jango Fett, the galaxy's most notorious bounty hunter. We've also got C-3PO, which is pretty interesting. Got Anakin Skywalker, the man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. And here's an interesting one. We have Darth Sion from KOTOR 2. This was really interesting to see when I first saw him. The fact they put a KOTOR 2 character in was really cool. And, look at his design. His design's a lot different than the actual game. And it kind of looks better. It's really interesting. Here we have a Republic Commando. My boy Kit Fisto, probably one of my favourite Jedis. We got Luke Skywalker in his Jedi Knight outfit from, of course, Episode 6. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees, aka Ki-Adi-Mundi? We've got General Starkiller, which is a very old version of, Galen, which is pretty interesting. We've got another outfit for Starkiller, the hooded combat gear. Combining two types of cloth and various armor elements, the ceremonial hooded outfit was worn by ancient guardian defenders of the Jedi Temple. Okay, we have a Sith assassin version of Starkiller, which is pretty interesting. We've also got the Dark Lord armor, which I'm currently wearing, which is probably one of my favorites. Most of these costumes are like different outfits for Galen, but there are, a lot of others, as I've been through already. We got the Temple Exploration gear from the Jedi Temple DLC. We got the Cybernetic Reconstruction, which looks hideous. It's an even more extreme version of the Stalker armor, which is pretty scary, not gonna lie. We got Darth Maul himself, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn. We got Dark Stalker. Of course, this is the kind of basic outfit for Starkiller, just without the helmet, that we did fight in the Jedi Temple DLC. We got the Sith training gear, which is pretty interesting. Looks kind of brutal as well. And we got like some versions of Proxy here, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure these two were the ones from the Jedi Temple, if I'm correct. We got the Desert Survival gear, which we used in the in the Tatooine DLC. And I think now we have like a bunch of variations for Starkiller that we used in each level throughout the gameplay. So we have the training gear, the heavy training gear, which we used on Araxis. This is what we use in Felucia, the light training gear. This is what we wore where we got stabbed by Vader. The medical robe. We got a bounty hunter disguise which we wore on Cloud City. Corellian flight suit, which is probably in the name, Corellia. We got the jungle combat gear which we used when we returned to Felucia. And there's a lot of like backstory on each of these outfits as well, which I'm not going to read them all. It'll probably take too much time. We got the Industrial Explorer outfit, which we use when we return to Araxis Prime. The Jedi Adventure robe, which we of course wore on the Death Star, which is pretty cool. And here we have Kanto, Starkiller's father, but I'm pretty sure this is just his robe, so it's us wearing it instead of actually him. And we got a Sith version of that by the look of it, which is pretty cool. We've got the ceremonial Jedi robes, which is hiding like all his face for some reason. And we have the most standard Sith Stalker, which probably looks the most unique in a way, apart from the one I'm currently wearing, which is kind of like an upgraded version. But I like this one as well. So yeah, there is a crap ton of outfits in this game. And just looking at all of this, makes me think of Fallen Order. Imagine if we got all of these like different costumes in a Fallen Order, but instead we just got customized in some ponchos. Which you can get some interesting designs, but it's not as unique as this, that's for sure. So yeah, there are a crap ton, and there's probably even more in the sequel. I'm not entirely sure about that. So I'm not gonna play as all of them because that'd take way too long. I'm gonna go through a couple of them. We're gonna start with 3PO because I'm kind of interested to see how he looks in game, especially that he's a droid and has his arms in that position all the time. So let's see how this looks. I'm kind of intrigued to see what it looks like in game. I see 3PO. It's gonna be pretty interesting to say the least. Oh, look at this for C-3PO. Wow, we got our silver leg and everything. Let's get our Saber out. You know, this is so weird. What would you do if you saw this, huh? This would be pretty damn scary. Using the Force and everything. Oh man, okay. Pretty scary, not gonna lie. What else should we look at? I think we should look at the Clone Wars style. It looks pretty interesting as well. I kind of want to see how this looks. It'd be pretty interesting. It's a standard design, but Clone Wars, it actually looks pretty cool. Kind of wish that we saw Starkiller in the Clone Wars, but of course, you know, no way would we, because 1, it's not canon, and 2, you know, this takes place after the Clone Wars. But yeah, it's still pretty cool, Clone Wars style. If it was like Rebels style, he'd look more hideous. But you know, Rebels wasn't out at this time. Alright, we might look at like two more. But what ones? I do not know. Let's have a look. I think we should look at Scion, to be honest, to see his design for this game. So go on this. See what he looks like in The Force Unleashed compared to, you know, KOTOR 2, which was the game that he was in. Oh, look at that. It looks so cool. Like, looking at this, I want a remaster of the KOTOR game so badly. Look how cool Scion looks here. He's ripped as well. Literally, his skin's literally ripped, so I get it. I can't remember who said this, but he sleeps with vibroblades at night. Definitely looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, the Scion does look pretty damn cool. It's a shame we don't get any other KOTOR characters in this game. Especially like Revan, you know. But yeah, Scion looking pretty badass, I must admit. I'm not gonna lie there. Let's look at like one more, I think. Who should I look at? I don't know. It's a shame we can't play as Darth Vader as well. Let's have a little look. Should we be like a Jedi? We can be like Luke or Obi-Wan. Kiadi Mindy. I'll go on, let's be Luke. Why not? We have to be Luke, you know. The one and only Luke Skywalker. Let's have a little look to see what he looks like. Yeah, there we go. Looking pretty cool. Got his Saber as well, I think. That's not Galen's Saber, that's actually Luke's. It's pretty interesting. The blade is red, but actually I think we can change that. Let's go into lightsaber. Yeah, got all these crystals. Let's see if we can find green. Got purple. Let's go for basic green crystal. Actually, looking through these crystals, there's something I need to show you guys, which I'm sure you know of because this game's pretty old. But let's just look at Luke with this green saber first, and I'll show it. Looking pretty cool. You know, he's using it backhand, but we can't change that. If we fight, it looks like actual Luke when he's having a hissy fit on his father because he was mad. You know, looking pretty cool. Alright, but now I'm going to show you something pretty cool. And the costume I'm going to use for it to make kind of the most sense is going to be Jango Fett. So that's on now. So shall we see what it looks like? Now I'm going to go straight to the menu so we can see all in its glory. So if I go to lightsaber and go for the one and only color, which is the black, the dark saber black crystal. Let's see what this looks like. Of course, I'm using it on Jango. It's kind of a I know he's not a Mandalorian. That's the only closest look we're gonna get to a Mandalorian in this game, at least. Boom! Look at that. It looks so cool. Oh yeah, we're pre-Vizsla, baby, with the dark saber. Looking pretty cool. But yeah, that looks cool. Hello, Gon Droid. Okay. Well guys, I think I am going to end this episode or video off here. So this is probably going to be my last video in this game. You know, we've done the story, done the DLCs, and now we've looked through all of the costumes and technically saber colors as well. Which is, you know, what I wanted to do for this game. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. And at some point, I don't know, it's probably after I complete my Lego Clone Wars Let's Play, I will probably start the sequel, which will be Force Unleashed 2. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.